can't be free. Everybody wanna judge, say I'm a thug, I'm a player, I'm a simple, why I can't be me? When I walk up in the store, all the Karens get to staring at me. Put my heart in my music, it's still on my sleeve. Everybody been portrayed.
So fam, what's the word? It's your boy Spiritual Trey, and it is now episode 74 of the Soulful Thoughts blog. And today we're gonna be talking about the 4 keys to heaven on earth. Now, before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, or share. If y'all want to see y'all boy in the algorithm, let's dive into it. Now, what are the 4 keys to heaven on earth? And when I say heaven on earth, I basically mean just peace of mind. What is the 4 keys to having constant peace of mind? Number 1, the first key. The first key to having heaven on earth is an unbreakable core vibe. An unbreakable core vibe. That is the first key to having heaven on earth. Now, what do I mean by that? Your core vibe. Your core vibe is your innermost natural vibe that your spirit naturally has within it. Along the way of life, we tend to maybe get lost and, steer away from this vibe just from living within the atmospheres that we grow up within, right? We adapt to the atmospheres that we grow up within, wanting to fit in, and feel that source of fulfillment. And we end up steering away from our core natural vibe. We become a product of the environment instead of being our own piece of the environment within the environment, if you get what I'm saying. But anyway, let's dive into it. So, having your own unbreakable core vibe. How do we get back to our core vibe? By doing our own thing. You have to develop a passion for doing your own thing. Saying fuck what the environment do, and developing a passion to figure out what you actually like to do, and then doing it. Getting out of your comfort zone, because it's not going to be comfortable. You spent the whole life developing the comfort zone within the atmosphere that you grew up within. So you have to get uncomfortable getting back to your natural atmosphere, right? So yes, get out of your comfort zone and do all of the things that you actually spark the desire to do. Whether you fail, succeed, it doesn't matter, because a true lesson will come from it, and it will carve out the path to your true self. It's also going to attract the people around you that's supposed to be around you, because you're going to start finding out what you actually like in life. And just from you being in new spaces, you're going to attract spirits that's already within that space. So, for example, if you start liking to work out, you're going to attract people that like to work out, right? Next thing you know, your circle is going to be people who actually want to get up early in the morning and go work out with you. And none of them be the people that you grew up with. But those are the people that you need to grow old with, right? Because they actually align with your true self. Okay, boom. Not to mention having your own natural vibe. Once you get back to that place, trust me, you're never going to want to leave it again. So you can go into different chaotic atmospheres where the emotional currents are chaotic, and you still won't drown. You'll swim right through them. You will see the source of what's making the waves chaotic. Hell, you might even delete that source and make the environment a lot more calm just from your presence. That's how powerful the spirit really is when it's being its true self. You feel me? So you want your own unbreakable core vibe, because we know your own, and when I say core vibe, I'm also talking about your own unique atmosphere, right? Vibe, atmosphere, basically the same thing. You want your own unique atmosphere. So that way, no matter what atmosphere you're within, it won't affect the vibrations within your atmosphere, right? Okay, cool. So that's the first key to heaven on earth, your own unbreakable core vibe. What's the second key, Trey? The second key is going to come naturally with the first key. Because listen, when you get out your comfort zone and you start really searching out your unique vibe, you're going to run into your own unique purpose. And with that, the second key to having heaven on earth is having a purpose-driven nature. Because when you're driven, when you're purpose-driven, nothing that happens within the process will affect you too heavily. Once again, when you're purpose driven and you appreciate the process of going after that purpose, nothing that happens within the purpose can affect you too negatively. Because you will understand every negative outcome within the process is just a lesson that's going to help you get to that purpose faster. And if you're purpose driven, you won't be as distracted, right? It won't be as easily to distract you off your mission. Now, the third key is having self-accountability, right? Because listen, no matter what, things are gonna happen, right? We in a space with billions of other spirits, and the ones that you attract into your life, not all of them are gonna be for the good, right? You're gonna have people that cross you, backstab you, lie to you, betray you, victimize you. But the key is having self-accountability, or you're gonna be in a forever hell, right? If you don't have no self-accountability, you will live as a victim. And who the fuck wanna live as a victim? I feel like if you got any type of pigment in your skin, any real melanin in your skin, you know that living as a victim is not the funnest thing to do, is it? You have to have some type of self-accountability for who you attract. You have to understand how energies work in this universe. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. So if you're attracting all of these people that's victimizing you, maybe you need to stop feeling like a victim. Maybe you need to stop carrying the energy of a victim. Maybe you always complaining. Maybe you always seeing the worst of things. You never could see the bright side of shit. You always in the darkness. So what you think you're gonna attract? People that's in that same darkness. What you think they gonna do? Put you deeper in that darkness. An impulse reaction can become an internal hell. Let me say that again. An impulse reaction can become an internal hell. So you might not be able to control your impulse reactions, but if you allow that reaction to become the atmosphere of your next actions, what you think gonna happen? You're just gonna keep on attracting situations where you have that impulse reaction once again and again and again and again. Because your whole atmosphere as a spirit is, at this point, the victimization energy. Nothing goes right for you, huh? I bet nothing ever will. So you have to get out of, no matter how it seems like it might not be your fault or whatever, you guys have to take self-accountability for who you allow in your life and what you allow to happen to you. And I guarantee you'll get over everything a whole lot quicker, because you're going to start really gaining the lessons from these experiences versus taking them personally all the time. Shit, even if you get fired from your job in what seemed like an unjust way, I mean, think about it. Were you really happy at that job? You probably was supposed to been left a long time ago. You probably was ignoring your higher spiritual desires by even staying in that place. And you manifested that experience where you got fired unjustly, whether you know it or not. Okay? So the key to life, like I say, is self-accountability with everything. Now, the step that's key number 3, I think. Yeah, that was key number 3. What's the 4th key, Trey? What's the 4th and final key to having heaven on earth? The last key to having heaven on earth is enjoying the little things. What do I mean by the little things? The moment. Enjoy now. Yesterday was probably fucked up, right? Tomorrow, you probably got something to worry about. It's something, tomorrow may bring stress. But what about now? What about the moment that you have to sit up here and watch my video and just relax? That's a beautiful moment. Enjoying the air that we have to breathe. The trees and birds that we have to sing. Yeah, trees sing too. They sing it to me right now. The wind is their vocal, it's their voice box. They use the wind to speak. But yeah, just enjoying, getting out and enjoying nature. Enjoying walks with your kids. Enjoying the ability to even wake up in your own house and not do shit for the whole day. In order for your past to not weigh you down and for your future to not make you frown, you have to find appreciation within now. That was bars, right? Hey, nah, I tried to rhyme and shit. And you know what, y'all? I'm sorry. I know I said it was 4 keys, but I'm gonna add a 5th one because I actually was just gonna blend this into the 4th step. But I'm like, you know what? This kind of 2 different topics. So anyway, the 5th key to having heaven on earth is faith. Period. You have to have faith that your spirit is in the right space to where everything will work itself out. Especially if you're doing the inner work. If you know you're working on yourself and you actually putting forth your best effort to get to your best version, even when things look rocky, you got to have faith that it's going to work itself out. You can't over stress about the future. You feel me? So the 4th step, that more so helps with the past, right? Enjoying little things, enjoying the moment so the past won't hold you down. You got to have faith so the future won't hold you down. Faith is what prevents the future from being an obstacle. So just a quick little run through. The 5 keys to having heaven on earth is having an unbreakable core vibe, an unbreakable unique atmosphere, purpose-driven nature, self-accountability, enjoying the little things, and having faith. Those are the 5 keys to heaven on earth. You master those, you master those 5 keys, or obtain those 5 keys, I guarantee your stress will be minimal and it will just alleviate so much depression. It's your boy Spiritual Trey signing out. Remember, you are not the mind, family. You are the spirit that's forming and creating your mind. So take your time, observe, form, and create your mind. It's your boy Spiritual Trey. We're signing out.
On the beat, start preaching. Feel no evil, see no evil, but peep it. I don't aim for the stars, I want leeches. And the snake spawn, I'ma kill the whole species. Rest in peace to all the peaceful preaching. The youngest wildin', but they say they evil, that's kinda reaching. Who really controlling the way you thinking? Find the truth.